Hello, welcome to Octane Tutorials. This is the file that we need to use. This will be shared with all the users. Okay. So these are all the fields that we just went through on the front end. If you see name of the test case, then the portfolio, the test case type, the demand number, description of the test case. Description is nothing but the objective. Then the criticality of the test case, the prerequisites, the test data requirement, the circle, and these are the test steps descriptions. So there are three fields here apart from the ones that we've seen on screen. Those three are unique ID, type, and step type. Okay, so these fields are very important because they play the role of identifiers while we are uploading the test case. So to start with, let us the main field here is type. So here, if you see the types, there are two listed here: test underscore manual and step. So test underscore manual will create a new test case on your screen, and step would create a step within that particular test case. Okay, so this is interlinked. So once you're writing the first line as test manual, that will be creating a test case. Below that, if you're writing step, it will add this particular step in this test case. Okay. Next, third field column is unique ID. So here, when we're writing unique ID, this is your sequential linking of the test cases and the steps. So if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is one test case. So 1 is the initiation of a new test case. 2, 3, 4, 5 are the steps within that test case in a sequential manner. Similarly, if you see the next row, the unique ID 6 is again a new test case with 7, 8, 9, 10 as the steps for it. So that's why these three fields are not visible on the screen, but they are important identifiers when we are running an upload. So once we have this test cases filled in and written in Excel, that can be uploaded simply by using this front screen. So if most of you have used ALM, so we had a prerequisite where we needed to install plugins, etc. Here we can do it directly. No any additional plugins are required. So we go to settings. We go to tests. This is test in this import menu. Here we browse through and select the file from our desktop. Okay, so this is the file that we've created. And we click on import. If you see 8 tests created successfully. So now we have to refresh, and you see these cases are visible here. Okay. So now initially when you're uploading test cases, you must have noticed there is no application module field in the template. Okay. So that needs to be filled in once we've uploaded them in Octane. So if you see this test cases are currently in unassigned status. So what we need to do here is we need to select all test cases. We need to browse to more and click on assign application module. So here this window will open up. Here you need to select data warehousing and click on OK. Okay. So now if you see and refresh here, we have no more test cases in unassigned. And if we traverse to data warehousing, you will see our test cases have been uploaded successfully. Okay. So next step, one more step that we need to do is is to link the user stories to the test case. So again, for that, you can go to each of the test cases, and if there are multiple user stories for which you've written the test cases, you need to select them individually using the same method that we had seen earlier. Or if the test case is written for a single user story, you can simply select all. Go to more, select bulk update, Here you go to add field, say backlog coverage, and we need to then select the particular user story. And we'll say replace existing value if any. Okay, it's a safe method to use replace existing values to avoid any duplication. And then we would say update. So our bulk update is complete. Now if you go and open these test cases, you will see the linking has been completed for all of them.